What is up, potato chips? Welcome back to ciNATEmatic. You have many choices in online film critics and movie fans, so thank you for choosing me. Now, if you've been watching my last few videos, you know that I am reviewing all of the Batman films from 1989 all the way up to 2022's The Batman. Today, we move on to the Dark Knight Trilogy. I thought it would be fitting to go over the entire trilogy as a whole in one video, considering they were all directed by the same director with a similar look and feel that progresses with each film. A more cohesive collection, if you will, than the first four films that were split between Tim Burton and Joel Schumacher. Now, Batman Begins has the rough task of having to show Batman's origin story. We have to see him and his parents in the alleyway, and the fateful night that sends him on his trajectory to becoming Batman. Now, the scene plays out with his parents taking a young Bruce Wayne to the opera, and of course, Bruce Wayne gets scared because the opera features bats, and as we know, Bruce has a fear of bats thanks to falling down into a cave on the Wayne Manor property. His parents take him out into the alleyway, and well, the rest is history. Christian Bale brings a overwhelming sense of charisma that previous actors who played Bruce Wayne just didn't have. Yes, they had their own levels of charisma, but Christian Bale's is just perfect. Also, the Batsuit design is leagues better than anything that had come before it, especially the Batsuits from the Schumacher films. Now, something that the earlier films did get right was Gotham City, and for Christopher Nolan's vision, the Gotham that we got did work, but it does just feel like a fictionalized version of Chicago, where Gotham in the Tim Burton and Joel Schumacher films felt like its own place that you could go visit, but wasn't a city in our own world, if that makes any sense. Now, the villain in the first film, the Scarecrow, is quite threatening, and his use of hallucinogenic gas to frighten people is a bit disturbing, but it fits in that dark vibe that Batman is known for. Moving on to The Dark Knight, Batman has fully been established and is a hero, to some at least, in Gotham City, and what they need to take down its latest threat, the Joker, played by Heath Ledger, an iconic performance. This Joker is absolutely bonkers insane and just lives to cause destruction and distress. We also have Harvey Dent, and Harvey Dent's trajectory in this film is essentially a fall from greatness, and we get to see the two faces of him rather well. The hero of the people in the beginning, and his true side, a menace. Also, we have to deal with the recast of Rachel Dawes, who was played by Katie Holmes in the first one. She is now played by Maggie Gyllenhaal. She steps up rather seamlessly, but she's just not the better of the two in my opinion, but she does work. And it does suck that they do in fact kill her off in this film. And also, I believe I forgot to mention Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins. That is an absolutely crazy performance, and I think has to be in his top 5. Now moving on to The Dark Knight Rises. Here, it has been 8 years since Batman has taken the fall for Harvey Dent's crimes at the end of The Dark Knight. Batman has been labeled a murderer and has disappeared from the public eye. Christian Bale plays a more aged and haggard Bruce Wayne in this compared to his suave and more spry Bruce Wayne from the previous two iterations. We also get a set of new villains with the big brawling bad guy, Bane, and the sexy seductress, Catwoman, who just so happens to also be a cat burglar. The take on her in this one is interesting, where she is just essentially a person that the city has overlooked and basically thrown into the trash, and she robs from the higher-ups, who she views has done this to her. She's basically a chaotic good, whereas Bane is absolutely chaotic evil and just wants to watch the city burn. Like literally, he blows up a football stadium. We also get the inclusion of Robin in a rather unique storyline for him, and I haven't mentioned Michael Caine's portrayal of Alfred yet, but I'm going to do that right now. His Alfred, I believe, is the best Alfred that we have seen put to screen. No offense to any of the previous iterations or the ones that have come after him, he is a great and believable Alfred. You feel all of his emotions and believe for a fact that he cares for Bruce Wayne and the Wayne family. Now, moving into the final twist of The Dark Knight, we get Talia al Ghul, the daughter of Ra's al Ghul from Batman Begins, and we have a mega bomb in the city. So there are multiple things for Batman to deal with, along with Selina Kyle, who seemingly reluctantly joined him, but was perfectly willing to do so. Batman takes a last-ditch effort, connecting the bomb to one of his Batcopters, and flies it out over the water, and seemingly dies in an explosion. But really, it was just the death of his Batman, not Bruce Wayne, as Bruce Wayne lives, and gets to live a happy life with Selina Kyle. He also gives our new Robin the coordinates to the Batcave, setting him up as the new Batman, because Gotham City still does need Batman, just not Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne had already saved himself and his city. So now it is time for him to live a happy life with presumably Catwoman as his wife. There we go, there was a rhyme. And Alfred gets to see this go down. Overall, I think that the Christopher Nolan Batman Trilogy is the perfect Batman put to screen. Each film gets better, and every portrayal of each character is just rivetingly good. What do you guys think of Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight Trilogy? Make sure to let me know in the comments below, as I look forward to hearing your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and follow button, as there are more headed your way. And as always, thank you for watching ciNATEmatic.